Yo, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back once again to another video. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, holiday, or whatever you're doing. So today, guys, I kind of want to talk about Battlefield 6 and my overall reaction to it, but I just want to ask you all a question in the comment section. I'm also going to answer this as well myself, so let's just see, what the general consensus is. Are you genuinely excited and hyped for Battlefield 6? Now, me personally, I am hyped. I'm excited. Like I said in the last video I did a few days ago, I'm kind of thinking that it seems too good to be true. Because normally, guys, when something seems too good to be true, it normally is. We've had various sources coming out saying that there's going to be skill-based matchmaking in Battlefield 6, but we've had nothing officially from the development team. I don't know why David isn't sharing that. I don't know why they're not just coming out straight up and saying that our game has got no skill-based matchmaking, no engagement-optimized matchmaking. Surely from DICE's point of view and EA's point of view, if your game hasn't got something and you know the community is really against it, surely you're going to come out publicly and say straight up in no uncertain terms, our game has not got skill-based matchmaking, our game has not got engagement-optimized matchmaking, and get rid of all this speculation, what's around here right now on the internet, YouTube, social media, etc. All I want is a Battlefield game to actually match me based on connection. That is it. You could argue the fact that team balancing needs to be in the game, but why do you really need team balancing in a video game? The laws of averages are going to balance it out anyway. So why do you need to mess around with all these algorithms in the game to kind of make the game more sweaty than what it needs to be? All they have to do is look at Call of Duty, look at that game, look at how toxic the community is. The people who play Call of Duty right now hate the game. They literally do, but they've got no other game to play. Battlefield's going to come along. Surely Battlefield. I don't know why David Starland or whatever his name is doesn't just come out and say that our game has not got skill-based matchmaking. And the fact that he doesn't come out and say it in no uncertain terms publicly worries me, because why wouldn't you come out and say it otherwise? Maybe I'm missing something again. Let me know in the comment section down below, but I think overall Battlefield 6 looks like it's a Battlefield game I'm going to enjoy personally. But again, skill-based matchmaking ruins everything. I think that the time you spend on a video game should be rewarded via you getting better. It's like the life cycle of noobs. Like 15, 20 years ago in gaming, we used to make fun out of noobs. I'm a noob at Warframe, the game I'm playing in the background. I've got no idea, but Warframe actually rewards you for your time invested in the game. But modern day shooters do not do that. They put you in with the other mentally challenged people who are new to the game. They shouldn't separate the player base based on ability and skill. It's like anything in life. When you do something for the first time, you're going to be shit at it. But the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it, the more refined you're going to become, and the more you're going to enjoy it long term. Now, if you haven't got the patience to actually be able to take that initial arse whooping, so to speak, well, maybe gaming isn't for you. Maybe you should go and read a book or something, or go on walks in the countryside. Video gaming isn't for you. I'm personally just excited to actually get a Battlefield game, what looks like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, set in a modern day environment. We've not even seen anything yet when it comes to the Battle Royale mode. That is going to be where my interest gets piqued even further. Don't get me wrong, I couldn't care less if there's a Battle Royale game in it or not. I just want Battlefield 6 to completely destroy Call of Duty and Activision just because of how they've treated their community over, especially the last 5 to 6 years. So hopefully DICE releases an absolutely fantastic Battle Royale game which completely destroys Warzone. And in a few of my videos, people are saying, oh, well, it doesn't matter if Battlefield, Battlefield and COD are two different video games. They're so different. COD's an arcade shooter and Battlefield's more realistic, which, again, if you're talking about the multiplayer portions of the game, yes, that's correct. But if you look at Call of Duty now, and the only fact that it's still got any relevance is because of its Warzone game mode, which is a Battle Royale game. And then if EA is going to bring out their own Battle Royale game, which hopefully is going to be better than Warzone, let's be real, the fact that Warzone's straight up garbage now and it's kind of had the monopoly in that given area, given that it's supposed to represent a modern day military shooter in a Battle Royale environment, well, it's going to have direct competition now with Battlefield, and maybe Battlefield 6 and the Battlefield Royale mode is just going to completely destroy Call of Duty when it comes to financials, player numbers, all that kind of stuff. Because again, let's be real, Warzone has carried Call of Duty for the last 3 or 4 years since, the early Verdansk days. We did see a bit of a drop. They bought Verdansk back thinking that, yeah, this could actually rescue Call of Duty when it comes to the actual player count. So yeah, I just hope that Battlefield 6 completely destroys Call of Duty just because of the way that Call of Duty, Activision, and therefore Microsoft have treated their consumers, like I said, for the last 5 or 6 years. They deserve everything they get, and I couldn't be happier. Yes, EA are scummy as well when it comes to, you know, business practices. They're both the same, but from my point of view, I just want Call of Duty to die. I think that Call of Duty needs to die to actually then enable us to get a AAA version of a Call of Duty game, which is like old school Call of Duty, if that makes sense. So again, let me know what you think in the comment section. I think I've said everything I need to say in this video. No need to make it any longer than what it has been. But again, lots of points raised in this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if we get enough comments which agree, disagree with my view, my take, I'll make another video and we'll highlight some of the comments on a further video. All right, if you're all new, guys, hit that subscribe button. If you've enjoyed this video, if you want to see me talk more about Battlefield 6, leave a like. And I don't know if this video gets 10 likes, we'll make another video. All right, love you all, guys. Have a great rest of the weekend. Goodbye for now, my friends.